Namaste, our channel subscribers. All respects to you. The inspiration for today: break the habits that can break you before they break you. We all have unhealthy habits, and it doesn't have to be smoking or drinking alcohol. It could be something as innocent as reading a newspaper every morning for 1 hour, and not doing something else that could add to our health. For example, having a morning walk. So we all have our habits. I got habits like overdosing on almond butter. When I feel my mind is a little bit unhappy, I go to have a jar of almond butter, organic. So it's not a healthy habit. I mean, I could be overdosing on something else, but I just it's a healthier option. But still, we all have habits. I used to watch a lot of mixed martial arts fights in the evening. Every other evening, I would watch 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and my family members were noticing I was more aggressive in the evening, where I should be more peaceful and getting ready to go to sleep, being peaceful. But we all have our habits. Sometimes they're very outrightly unhealthy, bad, and sometimes they're like a little bit less unhealthy, but nevertheless they are unhealthy habits. Now, so they can break us. Let's say a leg of exercise. You don't exercise for 10, 20 years, you develop different health problems. You smoke for 10, 20 years, you have health problems. You run for 20, 30 years, you have joint problems. So what I'm saying, running is not bad, it just has to be balanced. So break those habits that are unhealthy. It could be lack of exercise, smoking, drinking alcohol, watching violent movies, violent sports before you go to bed, and then you wonder why you cannot fall asleep. What can we do to break those habits before they can break us? Before they mess with our mind so much that we cannot function properly and relate to others? We can avail ourselves of yoga, breathing. We could have a support team from our family members, friends who recognize that this is an unhealthy habit and someone is trying to overcome it. We first have to recognize that we have an unhealthy habit. So yoga, practice, breathing, which will be covered in other videos, are helpful in adjusting the energies in your head and your system, so that you feel balanced and you do not feel the need for this kind of satisfaction, like watching some violence or eating something very salty or spicy or sweet. When your energies in the system, in your body, are harmonized by doing the right type of stretching, yoga, and breathing and meditation, and then you experience less and less of these these cravings. So break those habits before they can break you. Don't wait. It's just a matter of time. Some habits take decades to have devastating effects on our health, mental health, physical health, and our relationship. Sometimes they don't affect our health, but they do affect our relationships with our family members, friends, etc. For example, we can take, reading newspaper in the morning for 1 hour. And many of those news are not so positive anyway. Let's start there, and then you can get a glimpse of what's going on in the world by talking to others, by watching TV for 5 minutes. You don't need to read newspaper for 1 hour. You could be spending more time with family. You could be engaging yourself in exercise and having a morning walk, preparing breakfast for the family. You could be doing so many other things that may actually improve your relationship. So bad habits can devastate your health, mental health, and relationship with others. So let's break them. Let's avail ourselves of yoga, breathing, exercise, and friendly support of those who are like-minded, who also want to overcome those bad habits and elevate ourselves to yet another level of functioning where you enjoy life even more. Remember to subscribe to our channel. Feel the power.